Hello everybody, this is Slaughterhouse 04. Now, if you have watched my channel lately, you've known we're making a movie called Adromeda Wars. Now, when I was a kid, I think I came up with it because I just gotten into Star Wars. And if you have a Star Wars mind, you will know you've always wanted to be in a movie. So we thought we'd make some type of movie kind of like Star Wars, but not exactly alike, because we didn't want to use the characters or anything.
Well, all things are influenced by everything else.
Inspired, yeah, inspiration.
Inspired and influenced.
Okay, well,
and the reason that you liked Andromeda is because Andromeda is the next galaxy, and it's
that's when I was getting into.
It's a Goldilocks galaxy.
Yeah,
it actually has the potential to have life, but it's so far from us that we don't know.
Well, yes, that was when I was first getting into astronomy. I got into astronomy and stuff over some people's heads at a very young age, but it doesn't mean I'm a genius of science. That's just the only type of science. But first, we knew we had to have a Yoda in our galaxy, okay? You cannot have any type of Star Wars or Andromeda Wars or any type of movie like that without some type of Yoda. Luckily,
you have to have a guru, a god, a leader, or something.
Okay.
Or someone.
Luckily, I, for Christmas, had gotten... Well, first of all, I got a big Darth Vader that's about 4 feet, but I also got Legendary Yoda. Okay, so we thought we'd put him in there. We had to keep the name, though. So, also, you just mentioned you have to have a god or some kind. Well, we thought, so since Walmart and other stores made this, we've got to have an actor for him. So we came up with, okay, so you said, didn't you say that he always looks like a god, the way he wears his robe?
Not necessarily. He looks like a monk or something.
Yeah, like Buddha. So we thought, okay, it'll be Buddha. Okay, so then you actually came up with Buddha Boda. Okay, and then when I was editing the video, we realized Boda goes just with Yoda. So I think it was a really good name. So we kind of made the last name far-fetched, but I think we did pretty good.
You need a Yoda because basically Yoda is the good, whereas Darth Vader was the bad. And
or the Sith. You need a Darth Sidious. And they don't know much about
But
Darth.
Yoda is your connection to the good. He's the one that can show you the way to be good, and that's why you have him in this.
I like him because he has this little smiley teeth. But yeah, you're right. You need a Yoda. So we came up with Buddha Boda.
I kind of like that gray hair on the back of his head.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. But Yoda was funny, too, because I remember in the Empire Strikes Back, R2-D2 had something, and he grabs his wisdom stick and starts beating him. He was funny. But also I loved him in the prequels because, man, he was just so good and big. I mean, Count Dooku was pretty good. I mean, the way he died.
Well, what it is
he seemed
Yoda,
so good. Yeah.
Yoda was so connected to the Force and the good.
People need to make more movies about him.
But Yoda was happy. Yeah. Yoda was content with who Yoda was
because
Yoda was connected, and he wanted to get everyone else connected.
He taught Padawans. He was awesome. Because I remember in the Attack of the Clones, which I watched yesterday, because one of my friends says it's a really good movie, so I thought I'd watch it. Because, literally all my friends are Star Wars fans. I hope. But, yeah, we talk about it a lot now. But, so I watched it, and he was teaching some young Padawans, and Obi-Wan needed to know where Jango Fett was, later killed by Mace Windu in the episode, but needed to know where it was, where it could meet him. Well, he knew the planet, I think, or where he might have been from, because he asked some big dude about all this stuff. But I think he knew where it was from, but he couldn't find it in the arches. So he comes up to Yoda, and Yoda's teaching them. So they look at the map about where it's supposed to be, and the galaxy has millions of stuff. So Yoda says, well, why is it gone? Of course, he welcomes Obi-Wan, says, we have a special visitor. Everybody claps. And one of the kids goes, maybe because somebody erased it. And Yoda goes, well, the kid mind is so awesome. But I think it was really neat that he teaches kids. But Yoda is like the leader, and you need him. And we don't know much about Yoda. We don't know much about Yoda or Darth Sidious, also known as Palpatine. But because when we first knew Palpatine, he was really old. Yoda, definitely. But he trained many Jedis. He said, he told Luke for about something years. But there's no other type of Yoda, so it's really neat. He's also friends with Chewbacca, so we know he's some type of animal, because he's friends with the Chewies and all that, but who wouldn't want to be friends with Yoda?
Well, we're all animals. I mean, Yoda,
well, yeah,
humans,
good point.
everyone.
Good point, but what I mean is,
be a fur,
he's
fur.
like that type of animal. Okay, so when we made the movie, we're still thinking of it, but we need to get Darth Vader in it. Now, I was thinking about doing a trailer for one about Palpatine and all this, but it was far-fetched. But I was thinking about having it where some guy wore Darth Vader's armor, maybe died, and then they kept the armor. Somehow they got the armor back. But maybe we could use Darth Vader in it somehow. That was a stupid idea anyways. It was very far-fetched, so I'm glad we came up with this. How are we going to use Darth Vader's armor? Or not armor, but what are we going to do with him? Okay, well, we can't have him as that old because he's not too tall. And we can't really operate him like... It's hard to operate Yoda, but he kind of moves by himself if you don't put him on a carpet when he's training you. A legendary Yoda does. So we might just have him as, I don't know, wisdom speaker. We don't know. I don't know, but I just thought it'd be neat to put him in there. But, we just started this, so... What I'm going to ask you, since we haven't talked about it, what do you want to happen in the movie? Well, we already know there's going to be a lot of... Oh, just a hint. He will use...
I want the bad guys to win and the good guys to get destroyed.
Yes, that is never happened. But, no, I don't think...
I mean, necessarily, the thing is, we all want a good ending, but we all know how the movie's going to end because the good always wins. So why not have a movie where the evil wins?
That happened in the Revenge of the Sith.
You don't have to go into the
future. Did you ever watch Revenge of the Sith, though?
I would leave it at the bad guys
because
win,
in Revenge of the
and
Sith,
don't go into the future.
No, because in Revenge of the Sith, it's the last prequel they made. It's where Anakin turns to the dark side, Padme dies, and they had Luke and all them. So really... that was where the good kind of won, because then they stole the chosen one. Though, we talked about this at school, he did it for Padme because he felt, I don't know why, but we talked didn't he do it for Padme?
Yeah.
Join the dark side too? So is the dark side really that evil? I mean, dark side thinks...
I think there's a lot of evil. I think that the reason that evil loses in the case of Darth Vader and other things, if you're overtly evil, if evil is who you are, what you wear, how you express yourself, you're going to lose. Evil does win sometimes because evil wins when it disguises itself. But when you don't disguise yourself and your guise is actually who you are and your evilness or whatnot, then you're ultimately going to lose.
Okay, yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yes,
you know
yes,
what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
When you come out like Hitler, you come out like Darth Vader, you come out like something.
I think Hitler was way more mean than Darth.
And it's known that who you are, what you're going to do, you're not going to win.
It's like Palpatine. If you watch the prequels, you remember Palpatine pretended to be on the Jedi Council. Really, he was the Sith. But people thought he was good, okay? And that's kind of what started Mace Windu's death. But also, spoiler, if you've not seen this is just... if you have not seen the new Star Wars movie, I'd turn it off as of right now because we're about to give a spoiler. Han Solo dies! And that was just big, but he was old, so...
I think instead of wearing a cape that flows from my neck and shoulders, I'm going to wear one that just kind of flows from my ankles.
Yeah. Well, anything else you want to see in this movie, since we're about to make it, and we will make it, maybe even tomorrow or something?
I want toenails like lightsabers.
No. Well, General Grievous. But what do you want? Okay, some hints. He will be using a Darth Maul lightsaber. If you watch Star Wars Rebels, I'll be using the, the Emperor, or whatever his name. Here, let me go get them. Let me go get the lightsabers we'll be using.
You're going to leave me alone?
Yeah, you talk to them about what you want to see in the movie. Oh, go ahead. Come on.
I may say a few things, but I'd really rather be quiet.
All right, everybody. This one's it's about to be over. Let me see. Okay, we got at least 2 minutes left on this. Okay. So So this is the lightsaber I'll be using. It's kind of neat. This will obviously be yours. Okay, let me get it out. We already dueled with it, me and my sister, so it's a little bruised up. But that's a little bit of a hint. So besides it, what do you... Okay, so we got it. Okay, Sister D, we mentioned her, and and she will be with Yoda. She's like, protects Yoda. Even though Yoda doesn't need protected, like, we need Yoda so badly, we don't even trust his abilities.
So you're saying that Yoda's going to have to watch a lot of Full House? Is that basically what you're saying?
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. If you knew my sister, you would actually laugh right now. But
Yoda's going to watch Grease 2? Is that what you're saying?
No. That movie, it was funny for a while, but when eventually I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go watch.
Well, I'm Wicked. Peace out.
Yeah. Yeah, for a second I'm thinking, I hope Mom doesn't mind. I'm going to go watch Straight Outta Compton. This movie has nothing.
We got to go watch Straight Outta Compton. So we're straight out of gone.